If you're not doing anything February 28th to March 1st, come see us with Channel Awesome at this year's C2E2. We'll be hosting panels and signing copies of our movies and DVDs, including our latest film, another Cinema Snob movie. Get your tickets and find out more info at c2e2.com. Welcome to the Cinema Snob, where this week, I know what that sound means. Boner pills have been popped, and it's time to watch another Ilsa movie. So far, we've spotlighted the original cult classic Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS from 1974, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks in 76, both directed by Don Edmonds, then the unofficial Jess Franco Ilsa movie, Ilsa the Wicked Warden, in which she played Greta. That made sense. Now we have the fourth in the quadrilogy, Ilsa, Tigress of Siberia, starring Dyanne Thorne as the iconic torturer Ilsa. Thorne could do absolutely anything, from acting to singing and dancing and performing in sketch comedy and various Vegas stage shows throughout her career with her husband Howard Maurer, and appeared on everything from Star Trek to The Tonight Show, and spent her remaining years as the co-owner of a scenic outdoor wedding for couples to travel from all over the world to be married in her ministries in Vegas. Sadly, Dyanne Thorne passed away on January 28th at the age of 83, but she left behind one hell of a legacy in the exploitation genre, a character and series of movies that itself inspired a whole subgenre of Ilsa knockoffs. And nothing but respect for my Blue Fairy. Ilsa, the Tigress of Siberia, has our Ilsa running a 1953 Siberian gulag, which mainly functions to, you guessed it, torture prisoners of war. That is, until the war ends and she and her cohorts still try to track down survivors in the 1970s, when they now run a Montreal brothel and try using virtual reality to drive their enemies insane. That's a lot of words for this, the greatest Ilsa movie ever made! It's also the most rare of Ilsa movies, as it was never released on the Anchor Bay line along with the others in the series, since its current owners refused to sell. Okay, why? The film was directed by Jean Lafleur, writer of Space Hunter 3D, and directed only 3 movies in his career, one being The Mystery of the $1 Million Hockey Puck. Well, that's just the most Canadian title I've ever heard. The movie was produced by Julian Parnell. Let me guess, that's a pseudonym for someone more famous. Wait, what? Roger Corman and Ivan Reitman? Great, with Reitman's name on here, you could have re-released this by saying, "From the people who brought you Ghostbusters." With this being the final Ilsa movie, it had better be epic. Pfft, that's nothing. That's just how I got to the studio this morning. Also, I'm reviewing this from Siberia 1953 or something. Can't tell if watching Ilsa movie or Estes Perkel's predictions for the future. Hey, how about you get off me and walk yourself, you lazy ass? I bet this prisoner gets away. I sense happy endings all around. She didn't throw that. Much like the Hitler pictures in Nazi-exploitation movies, we get a random picture of Stalin in the background of scenes. This Christmas movie is dark. I sense that Santa caught some more elves. The Russian nesting dolls aren't gonna build themselves. Better get back to work. Especially because Ilsa's back from cleaning up the day's cannibal Holocaust shoot. Now throw 'em on the fire, boys. We're eating like kings tonight. And line up the prisoners to guess my accent.
Here at Gulag 14, there is a certain formality before a death is certified.
Oh, I know where she's from. The evil empire of Natasha-stan! Now who wants brain? Eat up. And those who disobey will be fed to Sasha, the other Tigress of Siberia, and one of Lloyd's ancestors. Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to have dinner down here.
See how Sasha loves the taste of man.
It's a little gamey. Can you get me some onion rings? Our heroes are Andre and Nikolai, sent to the Gulag, and ain't no way prison is gonna break them. second thought, maybe I don't want to go to a Russian prison. Here at Gulag 14, the only rule is that it's freaking cold! It had to suck filming this. It was hard enough filming in a Midwest winter. Andre warns them that he cannot be broken. There's always one.
But my mind and spirit, those you cannot reach.
How dare you speak to...
Ow! Now get back to chopping firewood, boys, lest I remind you that it is freaking cold! Guys, do you really want to escape? I mean, we're just gonna get stranded and start eating each other. One way or another, this is gonna stay an exploitation film. Okay, fine, let's just stay in the Ilsa movie. This guy doesn't have it so bad. He keeps warm with the gentle fur of snuggling up to the tiger. He's made a new friend.
Show 'em you're a tiger. Show 'em what you can do.
The Ilsa movies have sold out. They got Sasha the tiger for a good price after the Rancor wanted too much money. And now we drink! It's Tuesday! The actors were clearly told to dress like it could turn into a pirate movie at any minute. Now for the nightly routine of beating the shit out of each other to see who gets to sleep with Ilsa. Second place gets Sasha.
It's longer, it's stronger, it's harder, it's... Oh!
Not now.
Well, Sasha's snuggling up to some sore balls tonight. Now let's make love before the morning time establishing shot. As everyone in the camp is seriously hungover, their mission is to break Andre.
Who is this?
Ooh, I know this. It's the grandpa from the Boxcar Children. Things aren't better outside, as this poor sap has a wicked fever and needs some Advil.
He needs a treatment which will cure him.
How the hell did you make that appear out of thin air? No, don't do this. It's just gonna make the man's cold even worse.
No!
And then they caught a shark. All right, the exam.
Who is this? Tell me.
Okay, I got it this time. It's Robert Duvall. So much for Andre getting the soup of the day. Today it's sardines and gym socks. Ilsa may be a war criminal, but she's still got a lot of shit to put up with.
Is this what you have learned here, to become fighting animals?
He stole my bread, Comrade Colonel. He lies. He is the thief.
You're all acting like high schoolers. Boy, does this take me back to high school. Arm wrestling over chainsaws. We were rebels. Well, that was over the top. I think Ilsa drinks to just ignore the drunken, horny brutes around her.
Son of a cow whose mother spread her legs for everyone who came near her.
It was then Ilsa realized maybe this whole communism thing isn't worth it. It's cold out, so let's just stay in and order a vodka pizza.
It is dead. The line must be down.
Yeah, no shit. When has this phone line ever worked? Well, if she can't torture the man into submission, maybe banging him will help, because let's just redo all of the plot lines from Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS. Wait, no, when you asked if I wanted pussy, this isn't what I had in mind! Won't these atrocities ever end?
Stalin, Beria has been executed.
Oh, but Mussolini is still alive, right? Have you seen those wacky Devil with Hitler movies? Those are hilarious. He died years ago, you idiot. Hello? I know the war is over and all, but I'm not so sure this tiger knows. Everyone else is too busy cleaning up the evidence. Grandpa sucked. The war was over and he still managed to get shot. Hey, no, not my room, you drunken idiots! And you're ruining our background Stalin picture. We need that. These jackasses eventually just start shooting each other. Right in the ass. It's okay. Andre is gonna TV series vengeance the hell out of this.
She will not escape, my friend. Your death will be avenged. I swear it.
Not like it matters. She'll just regenerate anyway. Phew, well that was a fun war. Glad I'm out of that tiger pit. Why the hell did that happen? Was the tiger stuffed with dynamite? The rest of the film picks up 24 years later as a 70s revenge saga. That's right, with Ilsa, Tigress of Siberia, you get 2 Ilsa movies for the price of 1, which means it's pretty easy for me to tell when to take a break with a message from our tiger.
And now it's time for Lloyd's Out of Context 911 Lone Star Clip of the Week.
I'm calling this one the possum.
No.
And this has been Lloyd's Out of Context 911 Lone Star Clip of the Week, where all clips are Lloyd approved.
As the movie picks up in 1977 Montreal, I swear this is the same movie.
What a series! You saw perhaps the finest game of the series here in Montreal this afternoon. Outstanding play from both...
Okay, I realize that the Ilsa series is a Canadian series, but I still never thought I would see a hockey match in one of them. Nor would I expect these very 70s establishing shots. Canadian Bob Newhart show really gets the tone right. Well, you can tell they were saving some money by having only a half hour of it take place in Siberia and the rest taking place in modern-day Montreal. They make the most of this. Plus, in fairness, if they shot here too long, they could have died because it's cold! Andre is now working security for the Russian hockey team, where, as I said, it's 24 years later, and he looks exactly the same. The boys won their big game, so it's Aphrodite cat house time. My porn sense is tingling. Then again, I'm the Cinema Snob, so my porn sense is always tingling. I mean, listen to the next line.
You like boobs, right?
Yeah, sure. On this show, anything goes. Coincidentally, the whorehouse is run by Ilsa and her escaped comrades and Wolfman Jack. Still, none of them looking 24 years older. She instantly recognizes Andre as, oh my god, Bruce Wayne?
Chikorin, Andrei Chikorin, Gulag 14.
Oh yeah, that guy, sorry. Her associates, RuPaul and John Rhys Davies, can't wait to handle this. A swift kick to the nuts. This is definitely our guy from Siberia. The teammates, meanwhile, are worried he may have defected. Paranoid much?
We are sports heroes of the Soviet Union. He was not with us.
The Russian expositions are my favorite hockey team. Andre may be off being tortured, but he'll still be comfortable in Canadian Wayne Manor.
And this is Hans.
You know, I could have just assumed that guy's name was Hans. Ilsa tells him that she wants to know all of his information and secrets and where exactly the crystal skull is hidden. Ooh, they may be evil, but there's no way they could brainwash me. Damn, I'm a communist now. You see, folks, Ilsa has created a computer that makes people's worst nightmares come to life. These Ilsa movies are starting to become really far-fetched. This is getting carried away with its exposition. It flashes back to how she got ownership of this business and the mansion.
I'm going to Florida to retire and work in my tomato garden.
You don't need to show me this. I question a lot of things in this movie, but I don't question how Ilsa is randomly a brothel owner. That part makes sense to me. Ilsa continues to break Andre by explaining and showing him her plan, plus torturing people. Gotta love torture, that's a must. Female James Bond my ass. She's a straight up Bond villain. Look what she does to the poor Mafia Don. That evil sorceress has turned him into a toy. Don't know if this bad special effect was necessary. I kinda got the point here, and that looks real. And you can't brainwash me into thinking that was a good effect. Damn, now I'm part of the Dharma Initiative. Decades later, and things are still the same. They're fighting over who gets to bang her for the night.
Hot damn.
Definitely gonna be that guy. It's the overalls that sell it. Meanwhile, in Russia, see? It's totally Russia outside, you guys. Definitely Russia. Don't you know we're in Russia? Others are sent to find Andre, who is clearly being held in the last house on Dead End Street. I wonder which Ilsa movie they did the most drugs on. And which ones they watched the most porn behind the scenes. Good thing they sent in Baryshnikov to go undercover to find Andre.
His first time with black girl, he say to you.
Shut this cat house down for being super problematic, you guys. Oh my god, so offensive.
He may be caught, but in this place, the customer always gets what the customer wants. Sure, we'll shove some kasha up your ass. And we'll even plow your street for you. Poor Andre has it not so bad. Ilsa's gotta be in her 60s at this point and looks fantastic. But she did kill the Russian president's son, and he has a score to settle with her publicity photos.
They are leaving immediately. Yes, they are the best we have.
They're also the finest Russian hockey team we got. They knock the teeth out of the audience. Again, guys, this isn't gonna stop Ilsa. She came back from getting her head blown off in the first movie. Don't forget your disguises. Oh shit, it's the Klan! We've got plenty watching over her as she's off to Xenia on atop the hell out of her afternoon. The Russians may have money for vengeance, but not a lot of travel money, so they stay at the Royal Motel. There's 3 whole TV channels and a waterbed. Plus, in the backyard, there's Canadian jousting. You got what you deserved for missing that shot.
Vaseline.
Damn, and the last movie he watched was Sallow. Guys, Ilsa's plan is simple. Just fill the bed with gasoline and shoot it with a heated crossbow. Or you could have just shot them, but I guess your way draws a hell of a lot more attention. And why are you asking me to root for the Klan when Ilsa's just trying to have a party? See, they're popping their 70s boner. Outside, there may be revenge and assassination afoot, but inside, here's to 1977. Ilsa's gonna find out how deep is your love. Nobody does it better. Baby, Ilsa's the best. Sure, her security guards may not have any problem whatsoever getting killed, but she can still show off her new invention, a root canal. But first, who wants eggs? No time for that. Let's make our espionage as loud as possible. We'll murder everyone in sight, the villains and the hookers, who I'm not sure deserve to be killed. And are these rubber bullets? Ooh, that looks like it caused a real headache. Just shoot wildly into the windows, hit whoever you can, and chuck some assholes out the window. Hot damn, I'm dead. This is graphic and all, but it's the headshots that are the most hilarious. I'm pretty tired. I think I'll go ahead and take a nap now. Did any of the other Ilsa movies end with swords and snowmobile chicken? I think not. As I said, best Ilsa movie ever. And these assholes killed everyone except the person they came for.
So? The bitch has escaped again.
Yes, but remember, everything explodes. Sure! Andre doesn't kill her. He leaves her behind with a broken ankle as she's forced to spend the night burning all of her money to keep warm. That's easier than just crawling away. It's the common theme that Ilsa lives in the even-numbered movies and dies in the odd-numbered movies. Andre's gonna feel really guilty when she gets away and keeps torturing people. How is this a death sentence? Or maybe she's stranded out there for eternity since this was the last Ilsa movie, only because we never got Ilsa meets Bruce Lee in the Devil's Triangle, despite there being an alternate universe where apparently it was a box office record breaker. However, in 1994, we got the stage musical Ilsa, Queen of the Nazi Love Camp. Yeah, I'm sure it's fun and all, but can the tigress dress up like a cat? Rest in peace, Dyanne Thorne. May your legacy live on through the generations of sexy she-wolves, harem keepers, wicked wardens, and tigresses of Siberia. One day we will live in a world where Ilsa's antics will be taught in history class.
3 months we have been in training, comrade. 3 months without a woman!